Have you ever looked at your dream and felt a little scared? Maybe your dream feels big. Maybe it feels far. And maybe in your heart you think, I want this, but I don't know how to start. Many learners feel this way. They study at home, alone, with no one to talk to. They try to learn English, but some days it feels heavy. Some days it feels slow. Some days it feels like nothing is changing. Maybe you know this feeling too. You want to be better. You want to grow. But the road looks long. And you wonder, why is it so hard for me? Today, I want to share something different with you. Something quiet. Something gentle. Something small. But very powerful. It is the idea of small wins. Tiny steps. Steps so small that you might think they do not matter. But they do. They matter more than you think. In the next minutes, we will walk together, slowly and clearly. You will understand what small wins are. You will understand why they can change your learning, your confidence, and even how you see yourself. And you will see that you do not need big steps to move forward. You only need small steps. Small steps you can take today. Let us begin. Let us breathe a little, and let us open the door to this idea. The power of small wins. What are small wins? Let me explain in a very simple way. A small win is a tiny step you finish today. It is something you can do easily, without stress. It doesn't need to be big. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be done. A small win can be learning 3 new words. A small win can be reading for 2 minutes. A small win can be sitting down, opening your notebook, and saying one simple sentence in English. Small wins are small, but they are real. And real progress is always better than waiting for the perfect moment. Your brain loves small wins. When you finish a tiny step, you feel a little success in your body. This little success gives you hope. This hope gives you new energy. And this energy helps you continue tomorrow. Motivation grows when you feel progress, even a very small one. Let me tell you a short story. There was a learner who always said, "My English is bad." He wanted to improve fast. He wanted to study 2 hours every day. On the first day, he tried. On the second day, he felt tired. On the third day, he stopped. He felt sad. He felt like he failed. He told himself, maybe I cannot learn English. One day, he changed his idea. He told himself, I will not study 2 hours. I will study 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. He watched one short video. He learned one simple sentence. He finished a small win. And he felt good. The next day, he did it again. And again. And again. After 30 days, his English was not perfect, but his heart was different. He believed in himself. He felt stronger and more confident. The win was small, but the change inside him was big. Small wins help you grow without fear. They help you move without pressure. They help you build a new story about who you are. Not someone who gives up, but someone who tries. Someone who grows. Someone who keeps moving. One tiny step at a time. This is the power of small wins. They are quiet, gentle, and simple, but they can open a new door in your learning and in your life. Let us talk about why small wins can change your life. When you take a small step today, something special happens inside you. You create momentum. Momentum means the power that keeps you moving. It is like a gentle push that helps you take the next step. You finish one small thing, and your mind says, I can do it again. This simple feeling makes tomorrow easier. Big goals can feel heavy. Big goals can make you scared. But small wins feel light. Small wins feel safe. Small wins give you a soft way to begin, and beginning is the hardest part. Small wins also change something deeper. Your identity. Identity means the story you tell yourself about who you are. Every time you complete a tiny step, you send a quiet message to yourself. You say, I am someone who tries. You say, I am someone who grows. You say, I am someone who does not give up. Little by little, these messages build a new version of you. A stronger version, a calmer version, a version that trusts the process, even when the progress is small. Let me give you a simple picture to imagine. Think of a seed. A seed is very small. You cannot see a tree inside it. It does not grow fast. You cannot see big change in one day. But every drop of water helps it. Every bit of sunlight helps it. Each small thing keeps the seed alive. One day, it becomes a tree. But the tree is only possible because of thousands of tiny drops. Small wins are those drops in your life. They feed your confidence. They feed your courage. Courage means being brave, even when you feel scared. Many learners say, I am slow. But slow is not a problem. Slow is not a weakness. Slow is simply a speed. Slow is steady. Slow is safe. Slow helps you stay on the road. What truly matters is movement, not speed. One small step today is better than 10 big steps you never take. One tiny win can open the door to the next tiny win. And together, these small wins create a quiet, gentle power in your life. This is why small wins matter. They are not loud, they are not dramatic, but they change your heart, they change your story, and they change the way you walk toward your dreams. Now let us talk about how you can create small wins every day. The first idea is very simple. Keep your goals tiny and clear. Tiny means very small. Small enough to finish, even on a busy or tired day. When a goal is tiny, your mind feels relaxed. Your body feels safe. You do not feel pressure. And because you feel safe, you can start. A tiny goal can be listening to 1 minute of English. A tiny goal can be saying one sentence out loud. A tiny goal can be writing 2 short lines in a journal. A tiny goal can be reading 1 small paragraph. These actions look small, but they open the door to bigger things. The second idea is to celebrate your micro success. Celebrate means to show happiness. You do not need something big. You can smile. You can say, "Good job." You can make a small check mark in your notebook. This simple celebration tells your brain, "Yes, this is good. Do it again." Your brain likes this message, and it gives you more energy to continue. The third idea is to make your small wins visible. Humans feel stronger when they can see their progress. You can keep a small list of your daily wins. You can draw a simple box for each day and fill it in when you finish your tiny goal. You can create a streak. A streak means doing something again and again without stopping. When you see the streak grow, you feel proud. You want to keep it alive. Let me share a small story with you. There was a girl who said she had no time to learn English. She worked, she studied, she helped her family. Her days were very full. But she had a short bus ride every morning, only 3 minutes, so she made a tiny plan. Every morning on the bus, she learned one simple English phrase. Just one. 3 minutes. One phrase, a tiny win. She did it every day, not because she was strong, not because she had free time, but because the goal was small enough to fit into her busy life. After 6 months, she was not perfect, but she was different. She could understand more. She could speak a little faster. She felt more confident. She grew with small, quiet wins. You can do this too. Your life may be busy. Your days may be short. But small wins can fit into any life. You only need a tiny moment, a tiny step, a tiny promise to yourself. Think gently about your day. Where can a 3-minute win fit into your life? Maybe in the morning. Maybe while you cook. Maybe before you sleep. Your small win is waiting for you. You only need to choose it. Sometimes a small win feels too small. Maybe you think, is this enough? Maybe you think, will this tiny step really help me? It is normal to feel this way. Many learners feel the same, so if you feel it too, you are not alone. Big dreams can make you feel impatient. You want to see fast change. You want to see big results. But real change does not grow in one day. Real change grows slowly, with gentle steps. The small step is not the final goal. The small step is the path that leads you there. Let me tell you a simple story. A traveler wanted to reach the top of a tall mountain. He looked up at the mountain and felt afraid. It looked too high. It looked too far. He thought, I cannot climb this. It is too big for me. But then, he looked down at his feet. He saw the small step right in front of him, just one step. He thought, I can take this step. So he took it. And then he took another. And then another. Step by step, the traveler slowly moved higher. Each step was small. Each step was quiet. But every step brought him closer to the top. One day, he looked around and realized he was standing on the mountain. The top was big, but the steps were small. This is how small wins work in your life. They may look tiny, but they move you forward. They may feel slow, but they build strength inside you. They teach you patience. They teach you kindness toward yourself. They teach you that change is possible, even when the steps are small. Many people stop because they cannot see big progress. But people who keep going understand something important. Small is not weak. Small is powerful. Small is the beginning of strong. You do not need to impress anyone. You do not need to be fast. You only need to keep moving, one small win at a time. When you do this, your heart becomes stronger. Your mind becomes clearer. And you begin to trust yourself in a new way. Small wins may be quiet, but they change your story. They change your confidence. And they slowly change your life. We have talked a lot about small wins today. So, let me leave you with a simple and gentle summary. Small wins are small steps. Small steps create hope. Hope creates movement. And movement creates change. Even slow change is still change. Even tiny progress is still progress. You do not need to be fast. You do not need big steps. You only need to keep moving, one small win at a time. This is enough. More than enough. This is how real growth begins. Remember this. You do not need big words. You just need open ears and an open heart. You do not need a perfect plan. You just need a tiny action you can finish today. So when this episode ends, give yourself one quiet moment. Think of one small win you can do today. Maybe 1 minute, maybe one sentence, maybe one tiny step that feels gentle and possible. Say it softly to yourself. Then take that step. Let this small win open a new door for you. Let it guide you forward, slowly and kindly. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope your small wins today become the beginning of something beautiful.